Welcome to the 2016 Los Angeles Podcast Festival. It's our 5th year, and that's fancy. And our 3rd year with the live video stream. So that's like 8 years if you don't understand math and time. Like every year, we are thankful we no longer have to deal with that stupid elevator at the Santa Monica venue. This podcast festival has turned into a community of people who come each year to see their favorite shows and to see each other again. We couldn't be happier we get to put this on. 5 years ago, we were just podcasters trying to figure out this medium, and now here we are. We've created a podcast festival by podcasters for podcast fans. That's the way it should be. And we are able to do this every year because of our sponsors. Area for Life, Casper Mattress, Libsyn, Nixon Peabody, Pod X Ref, Satchel, Spare Men, Wondery. Please silence cell phones. No video recording with your cell phones, but you can take pictures. Just don't be annoying about it. I'm talking to you, Jeff. Now it's time for another podcast, live from the Los Angeles Podcast Festival.
A sweatshirt.
It's the pajamas that Gotham needs right now, you guys. Oh, real quick, it's Graham. You guys didn't know?
Yeah. What?
I knew you guys were like, holy shit, they got Batman to be a guest. Oh my God.
It's pretty amazing.
I know. Everyone was like, you ever notice where Batman's around, but you can't find Graham at the same time?
I know. Hope Nightwing can take care of Gotham. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2016 Los Angeles Podcast Festival.
Yeah! This is...
God bless each and every one of you, especially those that bought a full weekend pass.
You cheap day pass assholes. You know who you are. No, this is so great. And we appreciate, it's like every year it gets more packed when we do the show. And hello to everybody watching the live stream, wherever you are in the world, all of you. In China, I am. Yes. Say hi to them. Hi to everybody in Japan. Konnichiwa. Everybody in Australia. Hey, I'm a dingo farmer, or whatever.
Yes.
Whatever you're doing, so say hi to those people.
It's been a tough dingo harvest this year.
Oh, my God. Yeah. When there's a dingo drought, yes, oh my God, it's tough.
That's how what their whole economy is based on.
It is a dingo-based economy, folks. Please look this up. This is a news program.
Yeah. So before we get started, I think we have something very exciting. An ad read.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah.
Batman pajamas aren't free, guys.
Yeah. We are very excited to have one of our sponsors here, Casper Mattresses.
Yeah.
Have you guys checked them out over in the corner? Very cool, right?
Grab one of their pillows. They have, and someone said, oh, wow, it's like a head mattress. Sounds like Casper has some new marketing slogans.
Yes.
So go, guys, check out the head mattress that they have over there in the Casper corner.
Yeah. And what is the bed? A pillow for your body?
Yeah. It's a body pillow and a head mattress, you guys. So go check that out. Those I didn't sleep in the hotel last night. I slept in my own bed because it was fucking great on the Casper mattress.
Yeah. And it's if you go to casper.com/comedyfilmnerds and use our coupon code, which is our coupon code, our coupon code A.
Use your coupon code on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's a great program and have a robot.
Yep. Enjoy.
I'm the scientist in the 50s sci-fi movie. Well, there's some kind of a robot.
There are many things we don't understand about this universe, and some of them are frightening.
And then you like talk down to the female actress.
Yes.
Actually, a robot is like
And
a
I
human.
could use some coffee.
Yeah. A robot is like a human, much like you use a vacuum cleaner when
Yes.
you do your women chores. But
And
Casper mattresses are comfortable, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen. So when you're mansplaining something, use it on a Casper
Yes.
mattress.
But use your coupon code.
Use your coupon code and save $50.
Yes, it'll be CFN or Comedy Film Nerds. Try both. You have plenty of time. Yeah.
We didn't have time to research what the coupon code was.
We've
put
only
that
done
on
a
you.
Casper ad every month, but we
Gotcha.
can't recall what it is. But we've narrowed it down to two.
There's two. CFN or
Any of
Comedy
you guys
Film.
know what it is? See, you don't know
Yeah,
either.
you assholes.
Yeah. Nice job.
Buy a 3-day pass and a goddamn mattress, you sons of bitches.
You know what I'm really excited about?
Nope.
Yeah. Me either.
Certainly wasn't researching the coupon code.
No. We had a lot on our plate.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Well, you know what? I think it's time to introduce our guests.
Well,
Okay, fair enough.
No, I think it's a great idea. It's a fine idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest, you may recognize from the popular podcast. We're going to screw up every fourth word.
Welcome to the Los Angeles
Yes.
Podcast Festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice, really, of
The Mel
podcast,
Torme of
the Mel Torme of
podcasts, ladies and
podcasting.
gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Welcome to Nightvale, Cecil Baldwin.
Come on.
Hello.
Can you just do like the intro to Nightvale? Just do
That would be great.
real quick.
Weird stuff, weird stuff, weird stuff. Welcome to Nightvale.
We were on a panel earlier, and I was trying to be all like panel business, but I was just like, God, I just want this guy to just read the phone book.
Yeah, I just want to hear him
If
talk.
they still existed, I would want
Yeah.
him.
With like heart eye emojis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like coming out everywhere.
It's like, wow, do I need an anti-anxiety pill or just I want to hear you talk?
Oh man,
That's really
should
great.
just-
I
you
just
should-
feel better about everything now.
yeah. You should. Your voice should be anti-anxiety medicine.
yeah, get
Just
like some pharmaceutical representative.
If you were reading Nazi propaganda, I would still feel better about it.
It sounds so soothing.
Yes.
oh my God, this master race. They sound
Yeah.
fun. They sound
Wow.
cool.
He's making some great points.
Yeah. Maybe we should be separate. I
This
don't
is
know.
horrible, but it's so relaxing.
Yes. Could you do Welcome to Comedy Film Nerds?
Welcome to Comedy Film Nerds.
Nice. That's awesome. That's going on a bumper
Yeah.
if
we
it
gotta
were
get you to
radio.
we got to get you to record that. That's better than our fumbling into shows. Welcome, it's episode 338. No, I think it's 337. Check your phone. That's literally how we figure out spoiler ep numbers.
Yes.
We're like, all right, it's spoiler ep. Oh, what is it? One
Thank
of us,
God we have the app.
we pull out the company. We're the only ones really using it. So
Yeah. We have a CFN app for us. We made them build it for us. I think it's-
I wish we were joking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Libsyn. Anyway. Yeah. I think it's time to introduce our next guest. I'm very, very excited about our next guest. We've been promoting him a lot on the podcast, but I got to tell you, a lot of you guys spend a lot of time on the internet and enjoy a lot of nerding things, so chances are you don't know who this person is. So we'll have him do a little bio.
I don't think.
when
Yeah,
he
I don't think
comes
there's
in.
any crossover to the TV show he worked on. But
Ladies and gentlemen, Wil Wheaton.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome. So I've been wanting to ask this for ever since we booked you on the show. What do you think of the horrible new Star Trek movies?
I really enjoyed the first one. I mean, it had problems in it, but I think that once we accept that our bodies can be broken down into individual atoms and sent thousands of miles away, we can accept some fudging of the way a black hole works. Like I'm okay with that.
A fair point.
I enjoyed the second one in the theater, but the farther away I got from it, the more and more I started to dislike it, and I sort of like saw all the problems with it. I was unbelievably disappointed with the most recent one, and by the time they got to the shit show of the third act, I had turned on it. So by the time they get to that thing where they're like, what is that, classical music? And the audience is supposed to go, woo! I was like, oh, fuck you! You didn't earn that!
We just got Wil Wheaton to say fuck you on our podcast.
I was super disappointed, and I wrote a thing about it on my blog that was surprise savaged by Star Trek fans. Where I was like, look, like I think that like we can like things for what they are, and I think that we have to give a little when we're making things like that, because they don't have the luxury of telling a story over 40 episodes or 100 episodes like a series does, and they have to, like, a series can presume a certain amount of knowledge on behalf of the audience. If you tried to drop somebody into Mr. Robot in like the 4th episode of the 2nd season, they would be slightly less confused than someone who has been watching it from the beginning. And like, so like you can't really do that with a movie. So the thing is, Star Trek stands for certain things that sets it apart from generic sci-fi action movie. And what I saw in Star Trek Beyond was a generic sci-fi action movie in Star Trek cosplay, and it was a giant disappointment to me.
Yeah,
It was Pretty People Space Fight.
Yeah, and a huge problem I had with it, like a huge problem that I had with it that I think is directly at odds with kind of what I think Star Trek is about, is that you have this amazing, phenomenal, ass-kicking female character who can do almost anything, and the instant Captain Kirk shows up, she becomes the girl for him to save. And I hated that. I felt like that was the sort of trope that Star Trek should subvert, not play into.
Yeah, the thing we talked about in the episode, because I saw Wrath of Khan on the big screen.
I think we're all in agreement on this.
The
latest Star Trek movie.
No,
Yeah.
wait, hold up. As long as Chris Pine keeps taking off his shirt, I'll show up. Oh, it's $20? Excellent.
Yes.
You're always seeing that in 3D. aren't you?
26 for IMAX 3D?
You should really see him take off his shirt in IMAX. It's kind of
He's doing the
amazing.
salmon ladder, 25.
Yeah. Which is not to say that, like, look, if you liked it, awesome. I'm glad that you enjoyed that film.
See,
right?
I disagree.
And,
I'm not glad if you enjoyed it.
I think.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
I'm severely disappointed in humanity. Yeah.
That's the thing,
I have
Chris.
an extreme reaction.
That's the liking Star Trek is the thing. It's not all the other crazy shit
that's
going on in the world right now.
Yeah. No, that's what set me off.
You like Star Trek Beyond? Burn it all down.
Yeah, the country's divided and people are dying from gun violence. With that goddamn Star Trek Beyond, you son of a bitches.
It's all related, Graham.
You're right.
So what we like to do.
Someone
Here.
should cut together a clip of all of the Chris, like, I say something kind of fucked up, and then Chris goes, okay, so our next movie, like, someone should put all of those together.
I'm the transition guy.
Yeah.
What we like to do with this show, the live shows at Podfest, we like to really dig into the trailers of upcoming films. And we're going to be showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Sadly, I'm going to give you a spoiler right away. Couldn't find one in German this year.
We
I
tried.
know.
We had our German employee, Aaron Bungart.
We literally told him, find a bad trailer in German. And he couldn't do it this year.
It was weird, because last year he was like, yes, mein General. And he went and got it. This year he was like, nicht.
What was it? Yeah, he found, if you were here last year, remember, he found The Last Witch Hunter, and he put the wrong trailer on, and it was in German.
Let's be honest. There was only a German Witch Hunter trailer.
Yes.
They didn't spend the money on an English one.
It made me want to see it more. Since I don't understand what's going on.
When it was called Die Last Witch Hunter.
Yes, yeah.
The last witch hunter.
Yeah. Oh, Vin Diesel is mumbling in German. Yeah.
How could you tell?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
He's so pretty.
Well, I think we should just start off with the first.
Okay,
trailer.
wait.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel or Jason Statham?
Oh, Jason Statham every
Okay,
time.
I just wanted to make sure. I want to make sure that that's the correct answer, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love that, even though, like, Vin Diesel's gay, right? Isn't he actually gay?
Sure, why not?
In the German trailer, everyone is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Die Last Witch Hunter.
I can't wait to see that trailer.
Don't Google Der Scheisenhunter. I know you want to, but just don't.
All right, so here's our, ladies and gentlemen, here is our first trailer of the evening. Look to either one of these monitors. They will not be playing on our faces.
Yes.
Can you bring the house lights down? Perfect.
Yeah. A lot of people staring at a green screen. Notice that's the American trailer, so you don't fucking see Godzilla till the end.
Which is still more than you saw Godzilla in the 2014 Godzilla. Was right there.
Why
All
are
right.
you talking about Godzilla when we just watched the Japanese trailer for Cloverfield? I'm very confused. Is that on these notes? Should I have looked at these notes before we came
This makes
in?
no sense.
All right, so guys, what do you think? You excited about this? Not excited? What do you think? Will?
I think that if you have to say, this reboot is unquestionably Godzilla, maybe that's a problem.
Cecil?
Yeah, I'll show up for this one.
Just because Godzilla's hot?
No, just tell me it's so hot. Just burns it up. No, I mean, I'm always curious about like when they have like foreign films that they try to market to Americans by having no one speak. We're not going to put together the fact that, like if we hear a foreign language, we're just going to like run screaming from the theater. Right. I'm always a little bit insulted by
Have you
that.
been in America lately?
Yeah.
Build a wall around that
like
goddamn Godzilla, I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I gotta read subtitles. I'm going to the movies.
Yeah.
This ain't no book show.
That sounds some liberal bullshit to me.
Yeah. It's my
If I
American
wanted to read
right
books, I'd go to France with John Kerry.
I will say this movie looks like probably the most monochromatic film I think that's been released in a while. Like, oh yay, Japanese office workers, this is going to be a feast for the eyes.
Now,
Okay.
here's the interesting thing. That's the American trailer for the film, and it's horrible. If you actually go online and watch the Japanese trailers, you realize that, well, there's no reason to cut a horrible trailer for this film. Hey, why don't you subtitle the trailer that actually shows the film?
I'll tell you what that trailer is. That is an American distributor going, hearing all the voices that we just did. Going, all right, we got to do this. When if they had half a brain, they would go, market this to fucking nerds.
Yeah.
Market this to everyone in this room.
That has a plastic Godzilla.
Yes, that
somewhere
loves-
on their bookshelf.
Market it to everyone in this room, and we'll sell 61 tickets.
62. 62.
Oh, yeah, and Batman Pajamas guy's going to come. No, he's not bringing any friends.
And he may not. Yeah, he may not.
I probably, yeah. I think, honestly, when I first heard about this movie, before I saw that trailer, when I first heard about this movie, I was like, oh, this will be great because it's the Japanese thing. It's their story. They'll get it right. They won't fuck it up like the last one that was done here in 2014. And then I watched that trailer and I'm just like, oh boy. Ooh. And I know. I'm just like, is the movie actually horrible, or is it going to be a really cool, fun Godzilla movie? And this trailer did it no service. Like,
Who is clamoring for yet another Godzilla remake? Who's like, oh man, what I really need to see this year? Oh, I can't. I'm sure glad that money wasn't invested in something new.
Like, bring back Matthew Broderick, please. He'll save all of Tokyo this time.
Someone should have cast Alan Ruck in the lead and just had those two movies fight. I would pay to see that. Put them in Pacific Rim mechs.
Yes.
And just project both movies on each mech and just be like, yes, we're making a statement.
Yes. And we're going to have the mechs fight in rain and water so you can't see anything that's happening.
That sounds terrific.
I mean, the fact that like Asian horror is one, like, they kill it every time.
Right.
Like, I have faith. I have faith that this will be good.
Yeah.
You know, like, it'll be suspenseful. Yeah. Like, the characters will actually be, like, fleshed out. You know, kind of the opposite of, like, American Hollywood style, like, action horror.
yeah. Let's hope.
So, fingers crossed there.
I honestly say I have faith in this. I want to see it because I really feel like, the Japanese studios have seen, all right, the Americans have screwed up Godzilla enough. We're going to make a real Godzilla movie again. Yeah. And then it's going to be ruined by a horrible American trailer. That's the plan. That's in the marketing plan.
Oh, and then to follow it up with, like, horrible American dubbing, probably.
Yeah. We can only hope.
There sounds like we all have a lot of hope and faith. So let's all grab hands and bow our heads. And have a moment of silence for Shin Godzilla.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I want to play this next trailer, and when I play it, I want you to count how many cliches are in it.
Do we just start backwards from 100?
All right, trailer number 2.
What the hell happened here?
One
guy took them all down with his bare hands.
2.
He's still in there.
3.
Turn around, mister.
1
See your hands. Slowly.
Oh shit!
1,000.
Aggravated assault is a felony in this state, Mr. Reacher. Process him and get him to county.
2 things are going to happen in the next 90 seconds.
4 and 5.
First, that phone over there is going to ring. 6. Second, you're going to be wearing these cuffs on your way to prison.
Well, that is one magnificent prophecy.
Are we counting his accent?
Oh
And the
shit!
hat.
It
And the
rang.
Hat.
That's right.
Just going to keep on ringing.
You just got Reacher.
When they coming to DC,
Move around.
Stiffer than a reach around,
you're
by
a
the way.
legend. Folks wonder why you left. Purple Heart, Silver Star. There's this big dent in the desk. People say you made it with someone's husband.
Jack Reacher for Major Turner.
Major Turner's been arrested.
On what charge?
Espionage.
He's been set up.
100. Yeah.
How much does Reacher know?
How's it going?
I don't like being followed.
You think you're invulnerable.
That's right. Maybe I rip your arm off and beat you to death with it. I'm sorry about this. Reacher? He's here to kill you.
My men were shot by one of our own. This is bigger than I imagined. Lose anyone in the Reacher?
You're a dead man.
Soundtrack is 11.
The law. But I'm not the law. So you should start running, because I'm going to start hunting. And when I find you, I'm going to kill you all.
Oh, Jason Bourne camera angle.
11.
It's a haircut. All you guys go to the same barber?
Wow, guys, so don't get that haircut.
Yeah. It'll cause someone to play a sound
It's this
effect when they're
haircut.
next
He
to you.
hates this haircut.
One man's mission to eliminate the world of this really generic haircut.
There can be only one that has that haircut. Yeah, I guess I'm as excited as everybody is to see this. Never go back. I was going to go, comma, please. Wil Wheaton, your thoughts on this fine piece of cinematic trailering?
I'm outside the demo on this movie because I just can't stand Tom Cruise as an actor.
We sat them all on the right side of the room. We asked them.
But that said, that trailer tells you exactly what you're going to see in that movie.
Yes.
I mean, it tells you, it's like, hey, if this is what you want, we are going to deliver this movie, and good for them.
It's not like you're going to see Jack Reacher at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah.
I think.
Big reveal.
You know, in something like that, like you're gonna see, you know, handsome McZenu punching people,
Yes.
and like great
On the wrong side of the government or
yeah.
whatever.
Okay. Cool. Like I mean, it's like
Hashtag handsome McZedo.
And like that's there's nothing complicated about that. I bet it has some really great set pieces. I imagine he leaps from at least one moving vehicle to another. Yes. There's going to be a couple of bwas in that film. Mm-hmm. And like if the trailer's supposed to advertise the movie, great, it did that. It showed me a movie that I have no desire to see, but I know that I'm way outside the demo on that, and that movie's going to open huge. So maybe I'm the one who's wrong. No, it is the children who are wrong.
Yes.
Cecil Baldwin, your thoughts on that fine haircut movie?
Oh, man. So as soon as I saw Tom Cruise punch through a windshield into a dude's face, I immediately started thinking, wow, Jack Creature, like, it kind of sounds like Jack Creature. And I was like, maybe this movie title should be Jaw Creature. So maybe it's like Jaw Creature would be a better movie title. And then it was over.
So you're trying to get this movie in German.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
I think Ja Creature is the
Ja
German
Creature.
Scheiße-porn version of this film, where it's just that guy in like a latex suit getting shit on the entire
That's it.
movie.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
Ja
Ja Creature,
Creature.
Ja Creature.
Chris's kids are here.
Yeah. Not for much longer. Yeah.
There's always a point. I'm amazed they're still here. They usually don't make it this long. Usually
Yeah,
I say
Aisha
something.
Tyler walked them in 4 seconds last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Had I known
brain,
that, I
but no,
would've-
like Will, like my brain just kind of turned off after that. I was like, that's nice. Okay.
I
fine.
wonder, like, what could the notes possibly be for, like, a script like that? Like, more elbow fist fights. Yeah, that's what this movie needs.
But that's like one of those movies that movie kind of transcends language and culture because it's just, handsome guy punches people. And those do extraordinarily well at the box office
Transcends
all over the world.
Or descends.
Either way, I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's why those movies get made.
Yes.
Because you could put that in literally any language. Like, you could put the Charlie Brown muted trombone over all the dialogue in that, and you get exactly the same thing. And it's and you're either right? Or you're like, is this over yet? I mean,
That would
there's-
actually make me want to watch it more.
Oh God.
I think
Somebody needs to go do a supercut of like those lame guy punching thing trailers where it's just wah, wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah.
This goes
Punch,
all the
punch,
way to
punch,
the top.
wah, 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 wah.
Wah, 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 wah. But I was set up. Wah, 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 wah.
And then the other guy comes in. Wah, 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 wah.
But it's like these movies that tell you exactly when to go to the bathroom. You know, as soon as the talking starts, that's your cue to get up and go pee, and then come back for more pretty people punching each other.
Yes.
I watch this movie and I go, this is great. This will get me through a flight.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, that's what I'm like, oh, there's 2 hours on a flight. Like, I can go, it's 4 hours from here to Chicago. I'll do that. And then flip around and go, oh, there's another CBS sitcom I don't want to watch. And then I'll read a book.
Fair enough.
Everyone doesn't think I can read. Okay, I know what that science is about. It was a very polite, like, come on, Graham.
Yeah. Seriously, you're watching the CBS sitcom.
Yeah, come on. A Batman coloring book is not reading.
No matter how you try to do the adult coloring book.
I strongly disagree, sir. The Batman coloring book has many words in it, and not all of them are sound effects of a fight that I'm coloring in.
Good point. Good point.
And it absolutely counts toward my book goal in my Goodreads challenge.
But, Graham, next time, stay inside the lines. All right.
Don't you shut down his creativity.
Thank you, Will.
You're welcome.
I would also like to. I would like challenge everybody. I wish I could go back and like count the number of people of color in that trailer. Oh wait, there were none. So that answers that question.
It's literally they'll
It's
be
like
like
watching a podcast festival.
whoa, Chris. Wow. Aisha canceled. It's
I
not
know,
my
I
fault.
should cancel. Yeah.
It just got intensely real in here.
Says the four white dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, we
have a lot of
Aisha, oh, by
opinions
the way,
about
we were
things.
saying that Aisha canceled for tomorrow, and but she sent us a video, and it's hilarious. You get to watch it before walking the room. I suggest you don't miss it. It is amazing.
There's the one black person at the festival. So you got to
Yes.
watch that video.
So I think it's time for the next trailer, but now this is an interesting trailer. This is actually a remake on a classic holiday tale.
Trailer number 3.
Don't come over here with that damn foolishness.
No.
Jump up out of this thing.
No. No. No.
Having a Halloween party tonight, so why don't you come on by?
Tiffany, what's going on? Chill out, Pops. It's cool. Hey, Medea, I gotta go out of town. I was wondering if you can come by and just keep an eye on Tiffany.
No, son, no, I can't come over there. It's Halloween night. You know I like to go nowhere on Halloween.
I'll pay you.
I'm on my way. I'll be there now. How you doing, baby? Good to see you.
I'm glad you're here to help me with her because there's a party around the corner, and I want to be sure she doesn't try to sneak out.
This is gonna be so wild. These children today. You got to drop the hammer on them.
What's the worst that can happen to her? Turn to prostitution, drugs? Hell, how you think I met your mama?
You shouldn't be here. Mr. Wilson died in this house on Halloween. He killed his entire family.
What the hell is this?
After 10, the ghosts come out.
What the hell wrong with this remote? Oh, hell no, run!
Strange things start happening.
Manny, what is it?
You see something scary?
It's white.
You see white people.
All my life I had to fight. There's something in this house. We gotta get out of here. Let's watch.
She's a very kinky girl.
Don't answer that, Mom.
I saw it in a movie. When she answered the phone, she got dead.
Who the hell is it?
Hello, dear. Do you want to play a game?
She will never let you.
Nice costume, dude. Show us your boobs.
You want to see her? Behold, paradise.
I need a drink.
I used to get dollar bills for that.
We about to get turned up.
She's super freaky.
Somebody pray for me. What the hell wrong with it? Let me look up under the hood. Is everybody all right?
Mom, I'm scared of you.
Ain't nothing out there. What the hell wrong with you? Oh, hell. Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jesus!
Tyler Perry's Boo, a Medea Halloween.
Who's camping out for that midnight screening? There were moments at the beginning we all went, oh God, and then there were moments we all kind of went, oh wait, that was kind of funny.
I would like to get a... I think Will is broken.
Yeah.
So, Wil Wheaton, you going 3D on this one, or?
Well, I'm glad that they use Super Freak instead of You Can't Touch This.
What fascinates me is how is how there was probably a development meeting. It's like there is a giant hole left by No More Ernest movies.
We got to get after that Jim Varney money.
Yeah,
and we need it now.
People are demanding it.
Admittedly, I would just love 10 minutes in Tyler Perry's wig room. Because that it's the size of this hotel convention center. Just like a kid in like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Just oh, look at this one. Oh, hell no. And then pull out that one. And then put on another one. That would literally be my greatest Christmas wish.
Yeah.
I want to shoot that. I want to film that scene, and it's moving, and each one you put it on, and you say, "Oh hell no," in a different kind of version. I'm tired. Oh hell no. And then you're a little drunk.
And at the end, you find out that Medea's been inside you all along. The wig doesn't matter. You never needed the wig, Cecil.
We all have a little Medea in us. And she's clamoring to get out.
I just want to know if she attends Chekhov's party that they set up in the trailer.
Nice reference. That was solid. Shut down half the room. That reference. That was fantastic.
Medea's invited to a party in the first act.
You know what? I think we all need to recover from that last trailer for a few more seconds.
I'm excited to see it. I want to see it because you know what? I will quote what Wil Wheaton said about Jack Reacher. I know exactly what's going to happen in that movie.
Yeah.
The minute I heard about that, I was like, oh, there's going to be some, oh, hell no, punching a ghost. You ain't ghosting me, bitch, or whatever. I know that's. I know he doesn't say that, but I know there's going to be handbags on a zombie's head.
Yeah.
I know that's going to happen. And
Lots of big floppy boobs.
Yes.
Big floppy boobs doing things.
Yeah. And I knew there was going to be
There's going to be wigs.
Yeah.
Right, and I knew there was going to be a ghosts and are the same as white people. I knew that was going to have oh no, there's ghosts. Oh, they're just white people. They're just scary. You know what I mean? I had everything I wanted.
Isn't this it's just an extended Eddie Murphy comedy routine from the late 70s or from the early 80s? Literally just he covered all that ground.
I think it aspires to be that. I mean, that's it's like the high school talent show competition version of that set.
But the thing is, like Jack Reacher, it's going to make a shit ton of money. It has an audience, and it's gonna. I mean, Tyler Perry is the most successful playwright. His movies he fucking cleans up. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what his audience is, and he
controls every part of the production. He's a very successful filmmaker, producer.
And for that, I'm fucking go Medea meets Jack Reacher. I want to see that. I want to see Jack Reacher.
That would be the greatest double feature ever.
Yeah. Right? Wouldn't it be? I would love to do that mashup where Jack Reacher's the phone's gonna ring. Why the fuck you call that phone? You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna hit him and like they team up like Jack Reacher and Medea fight some shadow government or something like that.
Like
Okay,
he has
so
to take
that's-
her. He has to like take her hostage as like his body shield, and then has to just take her with her.
Oh my
everywhere.
God! It's a remake of The Bodyguard with Medea and Jack Reacher.
All right, when do we set up the Kickstarter page
Here.
right now?
Yes.
If that movie gets made, it was my idea.
And
Oh hell no!
Can we call it the Body Reacher?
Oh.
Yes.
Chris Mancini, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, you
Do
can.
it. All right, this next trailer. I'm not going to say anything about this next trailer. Let's take a look. Trailer number 4, please.
Hello. Is he asking me on a date?
She didn't seem that impressed. Wow.
You clean up pretty good yourself.
You two look fine this evening.
We're on a date.
Very nice.
Took you long enough to ask. So, why did you give up your life on Earth?
Oh, hell no.
We boarded the Avalon with a destination. 120 years hibernation means we'll wake up in a new century on a new planet. But a year ago, everything changed.
Hello? Anybody here?
Hello? Do you know what's going on? Nobody else is awake.
I think something went wrong with the hibernation pods. We woke up too soon. 9 years too soon.
This can't be happening. We have to go back to sleep.
We can't. Something's wrong. Something big.
What do we do now?
Do you trust me? This ship is gonna go. I have to do this.
No! You die, I die.
There's something I have to tell you. There's a reason we woke up early.
Did anyone else notice Lawrence Fishburne in like a Mass Effect uniform?
I'll just say this at first. It looks interesting to me, but the first 10 seconds, I thought it was like an LG product launch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wil Wheaton, what are your thoughts on that trailer?
Well, you knew it wasn't an LG product because it lasted longer than 10 seconds before it broke down.
Before it caught fire.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a couple of thoughts about this. Number one, we love to project ourselves into movies, especially like me, science fiction movies and stuff. In that, especially where they're kissing each other, I don't know if I'd rather be Chris Pratt or Jennifer Lawrence in that particular scenario. So that's a thing I'm going to have to work to unpack for a really long time. I'm probably going to lose a lot of sleep while I figure that out. It looks very interesting to me, and I kind of wish that trailer had cut itself off about 15 seconds before the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have loved to have, like, what I would have loved to have gotten out of that was, hey, we're two people who clearly are in love with each other, and we got on this thing, and oh my God, why did we wake up? Come see the movie and find out. And I was thinking about this with one of the earlier trailers. I watched the Alien, the original Alien came out when I was 6, and I never saw the trailer. So I recently watched it, and that's a trailer that would never get made today because it's not super on the nose. It doesn't really tell you anything about the movie that would like let you know what the plot is. It's just like, this is kind of the feeling of this. If you're intrigued, come see it, which is what I want trailers to do. And if that trailer had ended earlier, like I think, but seeing that like, there's a thing I have to tell you, I'm like, God damn it, fuck you. Like why that? Like I wish it had just stopped earlier. But that's a film that I'm intrigued enough to go see it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like what you just said, I'm always like, I wish I wouldn't have seen the trailer and just heard about the premise. Then I would like rush out immediately to see it. I'm still going to, but I feel the same way. I was like, oh, this is great. And then they explain it. No, there's...
Yeah, all you have to do is set up the mystery and then let me go see the movie.
Yeah.
That's all. It's not rocket science.
Yeah. It's like the difference between like a Stanley Kubrick film and like Event Horizon, you know? You know, because I feel like it's like we're going to that Stanley Kubrick, Ridley Scott territory, and then it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna, you know, and then it gets into action film. You're like, okay, yay, no, you die, I die.
Yeah.
I would also love to see like one of these movies where like 2 people wake up at an unfortunate time, and we're the last 2 people on the spaceship, and oh yeah, I'm totally gay. Sorry. Where Jennifer Lawrence is like, yeah,
that's a really good idea.
Like she's like, my girlfriend's waiting for me. I gotta go, dude.
But we're stuck in space. Yeah, I'm still not flipping.
That's fine.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
But you know, let's figure out this how do we get back to our lives.
Let's find some other people to wake up.
Yeah. Because this party is busted.
Yeah.
Wait! Tyler Perry's wig room is on this ship.
Tyler Perry's. Well, I mean, isn't that just been all of Jennifer Lawrence's career, is trying on different wigs?
Yeah, I'm curious to see. This is also the movie that Jennifer Lawrence, I got something like $23 million. She got more than Chris Pratt. It was like big news, like highest paid woman in Hollywood.
And it's about fucking time.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's
honestly.
like,
yes.
She's driven like how many giant movies and franchises and like
But she's still selective too, which is great.
Yeah.
Like I mean, when you see Jennifer Lawrence in the trailer, I'm like, okay, well, there's something that made her choose that, so it makes me interested to see it.
Yeah, even when it's like
except for Joy.
Well, no.
Yeah.
But even that, like I get. I mean, Joy was clearly a misfire, but it didn't deserve a lot of the Oscar accolades that it received. I still agree. I mean, like it's the point is. She put some thought into that decision. It was based on a true story. Like they put the right team to put people together to make that film, and even though it didn't really pan out, it wasn't. She wasn't like, you know, oh, Jennifer Lawrence is doing Jack Reacher, Medea Halloween. Yeah. Like, you know, it's
like I'm sure it looked really awesome on paper.
Yeah, yes,
you know,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any other like.
I just love how like we've all just sort of settled on this future look now. That's really just like a throwback to like 60s, like 2001 Space Odyssey.
And Star Trek.
Yeah. Like
this
sort of,
wish it was like that.
You know, but no,
to me it just feels like it's like if you took the Apple Store and made it a whole mall.
You know, everything's perfect white, and it's all this sort of like, all of a sudden hallways can't have right angles in them for some reason. You know, because curves are futuristic.
I imagine that a lot of people in this room, and I imagine you guys have seen Space Station 76, and it is. I stumbled upon it by accident, and it is one of my favorite movies of the last couple of years. And it's a modern sci-fi movie made as though it were made in the mid-'70s, and the design aesthetic is of the mid-'70s with those earth tones and that weird kind of like ultra-modern like vacuum-formed plastic everything. And it's so beautiful, and it makes me really hopeful that that's the future we get, not the Apple Store bridge of the rebooted Enterprise future.
You want levers.
I totally want levers. I want levers, and I want a spaceship that looks like a submarine for some reason, because that's kind of that's kind of like what we think of.
I'm okay with the Apple Store version, because what my fear is that the future's going to be some goddamn Mad Max Outlander, you know. Just
no, that's the present.
Held together with duct tape.
Yeah, everything's just like everything's for sale, and it's just like it's Blade Runner-y. We're selling fake snake organs and stuff like that, which we have at the merch table after the show. Please get a Podfest fake snake organ. I don't know. I guess I like more the dystopian future.
So this, even though the trailer, like we were talking about, showed too much, I'm still excited and interested to see this movie. Yeah. So I think it's set up the mystery enough. It, like you said, should have left it alone at a certain point, but still want to see it.
Yeah, it's the director that did the Imitation Game, Morton Tildum. So
all right, now this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
4 big Imitation Game fans in house, ladies and gentlemen.
Now this next trailer. This is an interesting trailer. It's one of these trailers that I thought would be kind of polarizing. I thought like some people are going to have very different reactions to it. So let's play it. Trailer 5.
We're here to connect.
Love, time, death. Now these 3 things connect every single human being on Earth. We long for love, we wish we had more time, and we fear death.
Did you lose a child, Howard? Howard is a brilliant, creative, charismatic guy. He used to love life. Right now, he hates it.
I try to talk to him, I try to reach him, and he's not there. I miss him.
He writes letters.
Who are they to?
Howard doesn't write letters to people. He writes to things. Time, love, death.
Kids write letters to Santa Claus. It doesn't mean they're crazy.
No, this is therapeutic.
Who did you write the letter to?
I wrote the letter to death.
Nice to meet you. They're charmed, I'm sure.
Oh, hell
Nope.
no.
People write letters to the universe all the time. Most don't get a personal response, but you are.
I don't want this.
I'm time. I'm a gift, and you're wasting it.
You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm having conversations.
I am love.
Don't try and live without me, Howard.
I saw you in her eyes when she called me daddy, and you betrayed me.
I'm the reason for everything. If you can accept that, then maybe you get to live again.
He's reaching out to the cosmos for answers.
There's so much more at stake here than you even understand.
You've been given a gift. This profound connection to everything. Just look for it. I promise you, it's there. The collateral beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
guarantee.
that title.
It's
Collateral Beauty?
It's Jaden Smith's tweets, the movie.
Collateral beauty. I don't even like those words are like that doesn't mean anything.
Well,
That's like it just
if you
sounds
were a
pretty.
freshman in college, you would have a boner right now.
Like that like MFA lit program is just like, oh yeah.
So now
Collateral beauty.
this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like some of you thought that was the most contrived, ridiculous thing you've ever seen, and a couple of you, probably went, I kind of want to see that. Yeah.
I'm going to
You're
watch
brave
that
to
alone.
I think it's awesome that you raised your hand, and it's
Yes.
awesome that you clapped because, like, clearly this is a room full of cynics who are dead inside.
Yes.
And you're like, no, you know what? That made me feel a thing, and fuck you, cynics. I'm glad that made me feel a thing,
Yeah.
and that's awesome. Like, good for you. Good for you for
Yes.
feeling a thing.
Hear, hear.
That's great.
I'm wearing a Batman pajama with a cape. I'm not wearing... You might think I'm doing it to be funny. I think I'm going to fight crime today and make the world a better place. And I'm going to start writing letters to death. And if it's not Helen Mirren, I'm going to be a little pissed off. If it's the one from Monty Python.
Just don't eat the salmon mousse and you're going to be fine.
I saw that before a movie last week in the theater on the big screen, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be great." And that is right in my like sappy wheelhouse. I have such a split personality. There's a part of me that's just the like nerd cynic that's like, it's all bullshit, the fucking studios, and then I'm like, Collateral Beauty is gonna release me. Like I just become like I'm drawing like unicorns in my notebook. It's just like, that's gonna be great. We're all gonna learn, and we all are connected, and life is like dominoes. And I don't know. Like I'm gonna wear this outfit to that movie.
Are you gonna wait? You're gonna cosplay Collateral Beauty?
Yes, Chris. I am going to watch this. And
He's cosplaying Collateral Beauty right now.
Aren't we all?
Just
gets you
We're
right
all
in the
just
feels.
Collateral Beauty, man.
It did. Yeah, this one punched me right in the feels as well. I admit I
I'm
had.
sorry. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Point of order, sir. Punched me right in the feels? Is this a scientific term?
Yes.
Point on this human diagram where the feels are.
Well,
it's all just
They're
collateral
everywhere,
beauty.
man.
It's
Knock over the dominoes and feel where they land.
yes.
Your aura knows.
It's a Venn diagram: cynicism, romanticism, and then box office in the middle.
No, I
you
would
left
like...
the Collateral Beauty circle out of that one.
But it was the thing that got me was like, okay, we've seen many dramas about, loss and characters dealing with them. What I liked about this, I liked the personification of mythical forces of nature. That's the kind of, I'm like, all right, that'd be kind of cool. Like Death Takes a Holiday, like those kind of movies.
Meet Joe Black.
Yeah, I always, not that one. But
I just thought I'd throw that one out there.
Yeah.
Cecil, there's a distinction I'm noticing between movies that you think are good and then just hot actors that you're like, oh my God.
No, I was just thinking like the last time we saw this story, it was Meet Joe Black.
Yeah.
Which was, 4.5 days long,
Yes. Yeah, we've met him.
But
there
was that like amazing Twilight Zone episode with Paul Newman. I want to say it was this whole Robert Redford. Thank you. That's this idea, like it's this magic realism. Like take a force of nature, which I will totally show up for.
I think, Chris, what you had to say was kind of great because I think we all kind of learn what's on Chris's The Secret Vision Board.
Yes.
Mystical creatures that talk to him. It's
yes.
going to be great.
It's no secret. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 trailers left. Trailer number 6, and this one, Graham and I were going to talk about on the podcast, but we enjoyed it so much, we said, you know what, no, we got to save it for the Podfest show. Ladies and gentlemen, trailer 6.
Choo-choo, Mommy, your turn. Choo-choo. Here we are. Let's play a game. Marco. Polo. Marco. Polo. Marco. Marco. Frankie.
Oh, hell no.
Frankie.
You could put Medea in every movie now.
Yes.
Are you hiding, Frankie? Has anybody seen a little boy with short curly hair? What was he wearing? I can't find him.
This is my favorite episode of American Horror Story.
Frankie! They've got my son!
If only Jack Reacher was there to punch in the window.
Wow, that's a stellar resume.
Oh, God! Don't hurt him! We go to the police! Help me! They've got my son! My son's been kidnapped.
If you wait with me here, ma'am, we'll file a report right now. That's what all these people did. They waited.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. As As long as my son is in that car, I will not stop. Wherever you go, I will be right behind you. You took the wrong kid.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh, hell no.
You did not take my kid. I'm going to just say this real quick. Jack Reacher, soccer mom.
Yeah. No, I feel like this movie, they're like, okay. I really was hoping that this movie was called Minivan Soccer Mom of Death. It's like every soccer mom's revenge fantasy come to life. Complete with minivan. Like the minivan, I think, is the star of that film.
This is Halle Berry's Taken.
No.
Bacon. You know what it was like watching? It was like watching an iMovie trailer template.
Generic car chase number 5.
That looks like a joke trailer they run on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That does not look like a real movie. But so much respect for turning a minivan into that thing they did.
I'd also like to point out we've now seen 3 trailers that have that one special effect that's in like every like this is an intense trailer, which is like like that's like the new star of every intense movie trailer.
It's
who's the audience for that movie?
Soccer moms from hell.
Like is that like a soccer mom empowerment fantasy?
This
is that what that is?
Like I feel like
that's what it is.
Anyone who's stuck in traffic, you know, with like 9 kids in their minivan, like, and they're all plugged into their things.
See, I would think Godzilla would be an escapist fantasy for someone who's trapped in traffic. Just, yeah.
Oh.
Well, we got one more.
Hold on.
Oh, we're just broken. We're just beating.
We're not done with fucking kidnap.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
So the minivan mobile. Did I see? I just want to make sure I saw the same thing. It went in reverse. Didn't hit anything, but caused fucking trucks to just flip on the thing. Yeah. Like that, like
it looked like. Wait, is she chasing 100 kidnappers in various different cars and trucks and vans?
And they like, did she have a string like in the like a cable in the Dark Knight, like what he used to jackknife?
Like a tripwire.
Yeah, was there like what does she have? Is she shooting a batarang?
No.
Like I can't.
She is one mom on a mission.
That's goddamn right. And she just like...
You took the wrong kid.
Like, all I wanted to see next was you took the wrong kid and then, like, straw in a juice box. Like, like, just like a fistful of goldfish. It's on.
She's like beating the crap out of people with, like, yoga mats in the back and shit.
If the last line of that film is not the kid crawling out of the car going, Polo.
Oh, spoiler alert on that, guys.
That movie.
Precognition spoiler alert.
And so the one, I'm dying to know. So the one car, pull over, and then I'm sure right as he's starting to believe her, then the crazy kidnapper smashes the cop or something. I don't know how that happened. And then so when she's just taking a major freeway, I'm assuming this was shot in Georgia for the tax credits. Mm-hmm. So when there's just like a 40-car pileup, like how is she?
Yeah, and having recently worked in Georgia, the freeways in Georgia never look like that. They are worse than the freeways in L.A.
Yeah, true.
Like, I want you to imagine if you could take the 101-405 interchange and make it 80 miles long. and close 2 lanes for no reason, and then fill it with people who don't understand what a turn indicator is, in a state where you can talk on your cell phones while you're driving, that's the highway in Georgia. Like, there is no way that highway is open like that. Shenanigans.
Hashtag shenanigans.
Oh, hell no. And why doesn't she call? Like, presumably, like the cell phone, she puts it on the dash and takes a hard right turn, and it flies out the window of the minivan.
We saw her.
So that's why she can't ever call anybody.
No,
to,
she
help
left it
or
behind
whatever?
when she was being dragged behind by some car that took her kid. That we also don't we live in a world with like traffic cameras.
Yeah, I expect more from the team that brought us Transformers.
Yes.
And Salt. I mean, we all remember Salt.
Seriously.
Selling some Salt merchandise out here at the table, guys.
You can get it in a pack with the fake snake organs.
Yes.
I want this movie to do well. And here's why. I gotta have a sequel. I gotta see, like, this time they got her niece or whatever. Like, what is it?
Or they kidnap like the daycare.
Yeah,
all the daycare.
Counterpoint. The direct-to-video on-demand sequel is going to be so much better than the sequel that goes into the movies.
I don't even know if we have to look forward. I think this might be like cult movie fodder. Like, this might be like one of those movies that 30 years from now people show up to midnight screenings for, just to see Halle Berry be like, you messed with the wrong, you took the wrong kid. Yeah.
I wonder what take that was. Like, you took the wrong
Clearly
kid.
that was the first take, and it was the only one they needed.
Yeah. Can we try it again? You took the wrong kid. No, I will shoot a little more on it. You took the... You know what? I'm done. Use the first one.
Just piece it together.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be. I think you're right, Cecil. I think 30 years from now, this is going to be like Suburban Commando, the Hulk Hogan action comedy. I think we're gonna line up to watch this, and people are gonna all show up in minivans and
at Comic-Con, people are gonna start cosplaying the minivan.
Yeah.
Right.
The premiere of that movie needs to be at a drive-in, and everybody needs to come in a minivan.
Yeah. All right.
Gonna start a Kidnapicon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just called Amber Alert.
Cecil Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ready for the final trailer?
Let's go to our final trailer. Trailer number 7, please. Thank you so much.
The world is coming undone. Imperial flags reign across the galaxy.
Can you be trusted without your shackles?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
We've a mission for you. A major weapons test is imminent. We need to know how to destroy it.
If you're really doing this, I want to help.
Good.
Good. I've been recruiting for the rebellion for a long time.
We destroyed our home. I fight the Empire now.
I fear nothing. All is as the Force wills it.
The captain says you are a friend. I will not kill you.
Thanks. There isn't much time. Every day they grow stronger.
There is a 97.6% chance of failure. He means well.
This is our chance to make a real difference. Are you with me?
Oh, hell no.
You know, just take my money.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Yeah. I mean, I know.
Oh my God, I have a Batman wallet too.
I guess I should put mine back in my pocket so they don't get mixed up.
Yeah. Yours probably has more money in it than mine.
That's very unlikely.
Is that Diego Luna? Is the kind of like the listen? I know we joke and kid, but I will literally punch any of you to get like one night with that man. Like anyone here. I don't care how big you are.
You have an odd way of analyzing films.
I've been carrying that torch since Et tu Mama Tambien, okay?
Oh, nice.
No, that looks good. As a like a non like I love Star Wars, but I'm not like a super fan. Like this looks great. Like you know, I'm not into the mythology, but.
Well, that's what I think looks great about this film. You don't have to be. It just looks like a really cool. It's like like a side story for Star Wars. I would like to see a Star Wars movie that doesn't have a Death Star in it. That would be maybe my first. I think for the next one.
Well, I'd like to see a kidnap movie without a minivan in it, but here we are.
Yeah. All right, it's not gonna happen.
I love Star Wars. I saw the original Star Wars in the theater when I was a little boy. I saw Empire and Jedi in the theater. Then the whole prequel thing happened.
I want to interrupt you right there, and I want to say that with us, like with our age, seeing those movies in the theater, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
As a kid, seeing those movies in the movie theater was an amazing experience.
It was like super formative in my like identity, and it kind of like I already enjoyed science fiction, but I wasn't crazy in love with it because I didn't have those images and that emotional impact of those things, and I hated all the prequels, and I just don't particularly care for the extended universe, and actually avoided seeing trailers for The Force Awakens, had no intention of seeing The Force Awakens, and I had been avoiding this trailer. I hadn't seen it until just now. I didn't want to see it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that's like all preamble to like that looks great. Yeah. Like that looks like a movie that I really want to see. And when my wife and I saw Force Awakens, like probably like 4 or 6 weeks after it had opened, and we just like it wasn't a priority because I was just like I don't know, and I had a bunch of friends that went to the premiere, and I remember so Hardwick came out of the premiere, and I just texted him, and I was like, so on a scale of like 1 to midichlorians, how much am I going to hate this movie? And he said, I really think you're going to love it. It's it has its flaws, but but they're okay. And so we went to see it, and I walked out, and she was like, what'd you think? And I was like, I loved it. I'm so excited. Like I love Star Wars again, and that trailer does the same thing for me.
Yes.
So I'm very, very excited for it. And now, one of the things that made Force Awakens so much fun for me, even with its flaws, is that I had no expectations. And now, but that looks really cool. And now I'm like, God damn it, I have expectations again. Like it's gonna let me down. It can't not let me down.
Now, I will say this: that looks great. One little thing that I'm curious about that we didn't see in that trailer. One of the reasons I love Star Wars is the kind of universe building, and like every planet is a very specific thing, and every like leaf on every plant and every creature. This looks a little like plain-ish. Like it's a little, like maybe they're saving some of the good stuff, but it's, it's like, okay, we got the Death Star, we got some space stations, it's good to see an at every once in a while.
Walkers in the jungle? Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. But I mean, like, like that classic, like, sci-fi, like, we are going to build the hell out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll get to see the both in home world since, so many of them died to bring the plans.
Well, I think that's
Oh, it's the second Death Star. Shit. And turning in my nerd card. Sorry, you guys. It's just that Jack Reacher really rattled me.
I every time I see this trailer, I think it's going to be amazing, and here's why. Because, and I've said this before in the show, but watching this again, even hearing what you guys have to say, Force Awakens was great, and yes, it wasn't perfect. It had its flaws, and Force Awakens had to kind of do certain things. It had to have that cast.
Well, it was fucking reparations for
No, it was reparations for
it literally had to get us back to zero.
Yeah.
It's
well,
really
I mean,
what
let's
it
be
did.
honest. Let's be honest. The prequels were hate crimes. So,
So that's what sets you off?
Yeah.
It's that? That's the thing that makes
That's
you say
where we
hate
lost
crime?
the audience. That's such a weird place for to lose them. So many places we could have lost them already.
I know, that was the one. 6 Oh Hell No's were fine, but that was like, whoa, Graham.
Yeah.
So Four white guys making fun of Medea, totally fine. We're cool with that.
Making fun. I love Medea. Labor of love.
Can we just go to the tape on Cecil talking about Medea?
Well, I have to tell you what I'd like to see is Medea's wig room. I do. No, that's a sincere and honest wish.
Oh my God! If like
there's no irony there.
If any of the guys he's listened tonight were like in those Medea wigs, I think he would explode.
That's it.
I think Cecil would just.
Oh my
fucking-
God! Yes,
Yeah, you know.
absolutely.
Well, let me say this.
I was going to say, what was Forrest Whitaker wearing? Was that?
He was wearing a Battlefield Earth outfit.
Yeah.
No, here's what I wanted to say. I think this movie is going to be awesome because it's going to take all of the great things about Star Wars and all of the great things about this new expanded universe, and it's going to have no restrictions. It's not going to have the nerd scrutiny on it of Force Awakens.
Because it doesn't have the nostalgia factor.
It
of,
doesn't have to do
when I
that.
was
They
a
can
kid,
just tell an amazing story in this universe in such a cool way, and they just took like a line from A New Hope, like, oh, many Bothans died for this. We're going to see a whole movie. When you first heard that as a kid, you're like, who the fuck are the Bothans? How the fuck did this happen? Oh my God, how did they die? Like, this is crazy. We're going to see 90 minutes to 2 hours of the whole Bothan backstory. I'm so excited for this. I'm going to buy Bothan pajamas. And
you know what I really loved about this too, and I know we're looking this through fan excited glasses, but I feel like as you watch this trailer, like every beat of it, I'm like, yes, cool stuff. Strong female lead, backstory that I was really curious about before,
Robots.
action, cool characters, yes, a large droid that may actually kill people, like things, like there's like all this. I'm like, yes, every single one. So I'm excited to see it. Again, we have fan goggles, but I don't care. Again, take my money.
Also as a trailer, that shows me enough to get me excited and intrigue me without overwhelming me with things.
Or telling me everything.
Yeah, which
the
you
other
really
thing too,
like.
it's like
No one said, why did we wake up early?
Right.
Yeah.
And also the other thing too of like in terms of the casting of it, I'm like Donnie Yen as a blind Jedi. Yes. Stand up and clap. It's the greatest thing.
Yeah.
It's like you're taking the two of my most favorite worlds and you're putting them together in one thing. If one of them was like, oh, here's so and so Wayne, like it was, there's like they just somehow weaved it into Gotham. I don't care how. Like there was, I would like, this is fucking awesome, and add cage fighting. And if you just did that, and vegan smoothies and surfboards. If you just added those things. No,
You have just described the greatest fan fiction of all time.
Somebody write it and send it
Wayne
to me.
5 standing by, he said.
All you have, all you have to do is add a sexy vampire, and you'll be a millionaire.
Yeah.
In a Medea wig, so Cecil will watch it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do have to wrap up. But before we go, we want to talk a little bit more to our guests. Will, what do you have coming up, and where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at my blog, which is at wilwheaton.net. You can find me on the Twitter, where I recommend you do not follow me because I'm the worst, but that is at Will W. I'm It's Wil Wheaton on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm willwheaton.tumblr.com, and I know I'm forgetting one. I don't Snapchat that much, but I'm It's Wil Wheaton on the Snapchats. at some point between now and the heat death of the universe, Legendary is going to release the third season, fourth season, anyway, the next season of my show Tabletop.
Yes.
I don't know when. They keep delaying it, and it's totally out of my hands. But hopefully, sometime soon, maybe even before the end of the year. And I'm writing a book right now, and it is presently untitled, but will hopefully also be out before the end of the year.
Is it Kidnap the Minivan Story, or?
I'm retooling the third act right now based on new information.
Soccer mom of death.
Yeah.
And Cecil, what do you?
Wait! And because this is a podcast audience, I do this podcast with my friend Mikey Newman that I'm really proud of, that I really like, that I want you all to listen to. It's called TV Crimes, and Mikey and I watch TV shows from the 70s through the 90s, and we do a recap of what the show is kind of about, and then we put it on trial for its crimes. And it's really fun, and it's really silly, and Mikey does an amazing podcast and YouTube show called Movies with Mikey, where he does these amazing, incredible like breakdowns of what make movies work. So he brings that sensibility, and I bring my like angry, dead inside cynicism to the thing, and we kind of meet in the middle. And you can find it at tvcrimes.net. And then we're on all the different podcast networks and stuff. But I just really, really like it, and I'm really proud of it. And we're very small. I think we have like maybe 6,000 listeners or something like that. But I'm super proud of it, and I hope that maybe we'll get a little bit of new audience from people who are hearing about it for the first time today.
All right. That may have been the most enthusiastic best plug ever from a guest. And Cecil, where can people find you? And you got some more Nightvale stuff coming up.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Cecil Baldwin III, because I'm the third in my family, and Facebook. If you're watching this live streaming, or if you're watching this internationally, the month of October, Nightvale is going on tour to 15 different cities around Europe. Pray for me. Although, admittedly, it's going to be really interesting watching the election happen from not America. So,
pack a lot of bags.
Yeah. Currently looking for my new British husband.
Yeah. You know what they tell every American tourist in Europe: say you're Canadian.
Yes. And then if you happen to be in London, I believe I can say this: Too Much Light Makes a Baby Go Blind. I'm going to be doing a 3-week run of that play in London, first 3 weeks of November.
All right. So we've got Earbuds. Thank you guys who came last night.
Yes,
That was so
thank you.
great. So we've got a couple more festivals we're doing, and then Earbuds will be for sale mid-November at comedyfilmnerds.com. All you Kickstarter backers will get it first. Yeah, except that creepy guy.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I don't want to know what you're going to do with it, dude.
But this is just how I express my joy of things.
Ted Levine?
Yeah.
Ted Levine's in the audience.
Nobody ever lets me have things. I'd listen to me.
Didn't think we were going to get a Ted Levine impression on the show today, guys, but...
excuse me, sir. A very bad Ted Levine impression.
So, yeah, Earbuds. And then, of course, anybody listening to this, all of these videos are going to be available on the live stream for the next 30 days. You can use coupon code to save $5 CFN. We also just added coupon code Wheaton, and that money goes to Will. So, Will, plug that on your...
That's actually a coupon code. Yeah. Just to be clear, if you're using coupons, it's the other thing, but Wheaton is the coupon code.
So save $5 with your coupon code?
I, sir, am a traditionalist.
Yeah, when you're on your handheld robot.
Yes.
I think that's the title of your... It looks like Wil Wheaton, Clippin' Coupons.
Yes.
There's your book.
Yeah, so pick up Clippin' Coupons from Wil Wheaton's bookstore.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Check out his video podcast, Table Tip.
Yeah. Table Tip.
And it'll come out on a Tuesday. So, guys, also, so we're having a little break in the action. So starting right downstairs right now at 5:30 is the happy hour. So if you just go down the stairs, there's a bar lounge area just off the lobby.
So check that out after you buy some merch.
Yeah, and it's a cash bar, and then there's appetizers and stuff like that. So go down and check that out. And of course, tell your friends, follow us at Comedy. This is our 5th year doing this at the festival. You guys are so
couldn't
great.
do it without you guys. Thank you so much.
It's been a lot of work this year. There's been some additional challenges, and so to have you guys all come up to us like last night today, like saying how great you love this festival and how much it means to you, and people saw earbuds, is just like brings me to tears. It's so awesome.
We appreciate it.
You guys are my collateral.
Their collateral beauty.
Collateral beauty. I forgot the second word of that film.
You are my collateral damage.
You guys are all collateral damage, and you know what you've done. So thank you once again to Wil Wheaton, Cecil Baldwin, the tech staff, and everyone, the volunteers. Give them a round of applause. My name is Graham Elwood.
And I'm Chris Mancini. And as always, remember,
Hot shot first. Thank you, guys.
Getting